Hey guys, welcome back to Wix Fix. I hope you're having a fantastic day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a multi-reference dynamic page inside of Wix. Now you might be asking exactly what that means. Let's say a user clicks on your services page and they want to learn more about a specific service, so they go to that dynamic page. Then under the description of that service, let's say you have a list of employees that work on that service. Or vice versa. Let's say a user clicks on a employee's biography page, and then below the biography, you have a list of services that that employee actually works on. That is basically what we're going to be building out today. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you want to do is come up to the add panel. We're going to go down to content manager and we're going to add to site. Now it's going to give us a list of things that we can choose from. But for today's video, let's go ahead and do the services. Now this is going to add the database for services. It's going to add 2 dynamic pages for all services and that specific service. But for now, let's go ahead and close out this database. And what we want to do is actually come over to the add panel. We're going to go down to content manager again, and we're going to add another database. And for this one, let's go ahead and just choose the team. And just like for services, it's going to add the database, the employee's title page, and the dynamic page for all of your team members. However, for this one, let's go ahead and go all the way to the end, and we're going to add a new field. For the title, let's call it services. And for the field type, what we want to do is choose multi-reference. And what we're going to actually reference is these services. Okay, now what we can do is go ahead and click on add reference, and we can go ahead and select the services that this user actually helps with. And we can do that for each one of our team members. Great. Now we can go ahead and close out of this. And now if we go back to our content manager and we actually open up the services database and we go all the way to the end, we're going to notice that it had already created a team multi-reference, and it actually put the employees that actually work on this service in here for us. But now we can go ahead and get started. So the first thing we actually want to do is go to the services title. Now for this one, let's go ahead and just add a new section. We'll go ahead and make this section kind of large. Let's go ahead and make it like 800 pixels, just like that. And now let's go ahead and add a repeater. So I'm going to come over to list, and I'm just going to drag out a blank repeater just like this. I'm going to make them a little bit bigger, but then I'm going to go ahead and add an image. We'll just choose this one for now, but we're going to go ahead and crop it to make it more of a square. Then we'll make it a little bit smaller and put it inside the repeater. Now I'm not going to really focus on making this pretty, but we're just going to go ahead and make it functional for now. We'll go ahead and add a title. And the last thing we're going to do is just add a quick button right here. Okay, now that this is set up, now we actually need to connect it to our database. So in order to do that, we're going to come up to add. We're going to go down to content manager and add dataset to our page, just like this. Now, if we scroll up, we're going to see one for the services already, but this one's actually going to connect to the team. So let's go ahead and click on this, go to settings, and we're going to set this to team. Next, let's go to filter, and then we're going to select these services right here, and we're going to add filter. Okay, now that we have this selected, now we can actually start connecting this one to our services dataset. So let's go ahead and say connect to data. We're going to make sure that this one is set to this services dataset, and we want to connect this image to the image. Then we'll go ahead and select this heading text, and we'll select the name. Make sure it's connected to the right data set, and make sure it's set to the title of the service. And then we'll select this button and make sure that this is connected to the services data set. And it's going to link to the services title. Perfect. Then if we go ahead and press preview, we're going to see the 2 services that Brian Chung helps out with for your business. But that basically wraps it up for the video today, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please consider giving this video a like and consider subscribing for more Wix content coming out really soon. Thank you all again, and I'll see you all in the next one.